Hello, yes, episode 302. I got the numbers wrong all this time, it turns out, now corrected. However, here's 7 more curious things. We're going to start with Nick Zeta and seeing through walls. So he has essentially created the heartbeat sensor from Call of Duty. And he's used some pretty easy stuff to get hold of. So 8mm wave sensors, they sense movement. They're about $8 each. Stick them all around your house. Then what you got to do is map your house. Here you go, sticking them on the poster, whatever picture. Map your house, tell them where you put the sensors, and then you can triangulate people when they're in the house because they trigger these movement sensors, a little bit like the Marauder's map from Harry Potter. Then get some ultra wideband anchors, therefore they can figure out which way you're looking, put all that together, you get an augmented reality heartbeat sensor essentially. So you can track people behind walls like this. So if you want to track your family members, your children, your wife, your husband, whatever, your dog, it'll even work on your dog, then it works. If you want to build one of these things yourself, then the link to this video is in the description. Well worth a watch. These are GPMI cables. It's the next big thing in cables. And this is a Chinese open standard as well. So it's not a closed standard like HDMI or USB. You need to pay a license to use those if you're a manufacturer. So this is open, anybody can use it for free, and it's pretty awesome. It's got all the good things. So super high bandwidth, so 192 gigabits per second, can stream 8K video, and also can transfer power, quite literally power, 480 watts, which is amazing. There's also a Type-C compatible, so USB Type-C compatible, but it doesn't quite have the good stuff in it. So expect to start see GPMI, at least sockets in things like monitors and laptops, that sort of thing, quite soon. So there you go, quite interesting. This was one of these standouts for me, at least from the Google update last week before, and this is Genie Mark III. So obviously it's the 3rd version of Genie. Genie is a AI-based world model creator. So you can either do it from a word prompt, just using like I'd like somebody walking around the hills, it will create that. But likewise, you can do it through pictures, or now you can use Street View. So this is the Street View version, which is super exciting. You can just use it to then create your world. So all of a sudden, we're now going to see quite a lot of these, like a little bit like Microsoft Flight Sim, but for other things. There you go, quite interesting. Now, where this is heading is world models. These big AI people want to then figure out how to traverse the world, how it works, what gravity looks like, where the pigeons are, all that sort of good stuff. So there you go. Not available just yet. I've just had a look and I can't get it, but there you go. Will be coming soon. YouTube is auto labeling AI content. Now you say, well, they've already done that. Well, they sort of have, sort of haven't. So it's stepping up a gear really. So what they've said is, yes, you can still declare whether it's AI content, but even if you don't do that, they will detect it. And it only detects photorealistic and meaningfully AI altered or generated content. Now, if you read the comments underneath the main video, then they'll say, hey, this is only the start. We need more than this. Likewise, we also want a feature that just says, please block all AI content. So this might be the first step in it. But if you are looking at shorts, it will now be an overlay on the screen. If you are looking at long form, it will be next to the description. And likewise, it'll be in the description as well. So you can label it. If you do use if you use YouTube's own AI to generate videos, then this will automatically be on there as well, obviously. But there you go, getting more tight. This is really difficult to explain, but super awesome as well. So this is from Dave's Garage as well, how I found it. That's Dave there in the corner. And he explains how a crypto wallet was hacked using Grok, i.e. AI, and Morse code, and NFTs as well. Remember those? So I'll try to explain how this works, but this is using a BankerBot, which is a secure way of you to chat with an AI to then do crypto transfers. Now, obviously that sounds dodgy, but it's all secured and you've secured it. However, there's a way to do a prompt injection into that. So what you do is you then send an NFT into the wallet that you're trying to steal from. It says, oh, thanks very much, that's for free, I'll have that, that's great. It's like basically sending something to somebody's bank account, but that has some new powers in it. That power then allows essentially the Morse code to be run. Now, the Morse code can sit within a instruction, and that instruction is relatively benign until something then runs the Morse code. It gets curious, goes, what does this say? What that then says is, please transfer money from this account to some other account, which is what it then does. So it's a way of sending an NFT into a wallet using an AI to interpret Morse code to send some, essentially some tokens out of the wallet to another wallet that is not yours, which is amazing. It's so 2026. There you go. Hopefully you followed that. More in the video. This is the new surgical bot. It's a 5-in-1 microbot, which is amazing. So well done, scientists at NTU in Singapore. This is great. I've sped this up twice from what they're saying, so it's not 4 times, it's 8 times speed. But it's super cool. Look at this, it's amazing. So this little robot can go up to this little nodule thing. It can then bend down, it can cut the little nodule thing. It can then essentially take the little nodule thing away. It's already dropped the blue pill, by the way. It's doing all sorts of really cool stuff. So the 5 things it can do is it can cut, it can grip, obviously it can then store it. There you go, look at it. That's amazing. It can dispense drugs, which is the blue thing, and also heat up tissue. So it can go to a certain place and do some sort of local therapy, essentially. So in the future, this apparently is a couple of millimeters, and it's going to go down to 1.5 millimeters. And this is how you control it using magnetism. So the reason it can move around is there's whacking great big magnetic fields around it, telling it what to do. Which is super cool. It's like a really cool animation. I like that. And finally, we have the Flipper 1. Now, I have the Flipper 0. It's super great, but all I've really, my party piece is flipping up the rear charge ports of Teslas, and other than that, reading somebody's access card to their business. However, this is the Flipper 1, the layer 1 version. So whereas Flipper 0 was all about really sort of hacking networks, or at least reading and writing networks, should we say, it's not necessarily hacking. This one is all about having your own little Cyberdeck, your own little computer to do computery things. So if things are connected now to the internet, then this is pretty much what this does. So it's not been released just yet. There's a big page saying, hey, if you want to do it, then please pledge your support. If you do want one of these, then that's awesome. It is Linux based. Now, normally you create one of these Cyberdecks yourself, and it would probably run Linux and all that sort of stuff. So what they've done, a little bit like the Flipper 0, if you're not a hacker, they've just done it all for you, and that is exactly what this this Flipper 1 will do for you as well. It's got all the good stuff in it, even has things like the SIM card, Ethernet, and also has an AI accelerator in there as well. So if you want one of those and you missed out on your Flipper 0, then you might be able to get a Flipper 1. So head over to the site and pledge your allegiance to try and find one of those. There you go. Hopefully that was interesting. Hopefully it was useful. If it was, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you again next week.